Last week I got into just a little bit of trouble, and it all started with when I went to the bank. I realized that they were closed, but I really needed to make a deposit, and so I just gently knocked on the window. It just said, "Hey, I'm out here. I need to make a deposit right now. I need to put some money in the bank before the weekend." And it's unfortunately the people inside didn't necessarily want to help me. It was just two ladies. Eventually they let me in. And as they let me in, all of a sudden I got these two police guys showed up saying that they wanted me to come there and talk to them. And so I said I'm sorry, and I just left out a back door and just got in my car and took off. And then so as I'm driving home, next thing I know, I see these cop car lights in my rearview window. So I did what people are supposed to do, and I just tried to get out of the way. But apparently, every time I tried to get out of the way, it just seemed like they just kept following me for some reason, following me. And so eventually, I did stop. And as a result, I got to spend a couple of 48 hours in jail, and still have a hearing coming up. But in the meantime, I have been asked to do some community service. I guess it's part of some type of plea bargain, I don't know. And I've been asked to go supervise some type of camp going on this week, as far as some kind of fitness camp, I think is what it is. So that's what I've been ordered to do. All right, well, thank you for huddling up. I appreciate you guys showing up on time. Glad you guys here this week to get fit. And again, thank you for wearing the appropriate attire, except for you in the back there. I don't know if you're aware of this or not, but muscle shirts usually imply that you have muscles. All right, that's something you don't have. Stop picking your teeth. Please get the appropriate shirt on. All right. So I want to say welcome to Camp Wiki Tick. What is it? Wiki Tick. I don't want to be here. Okay, I am Matt Cassidy. I will be your camp counselor this week. I'm sure you've probably heard of me from Viral Video Show. Yes? Nobody? Moving on. Anyways, so the agenda this week will pretty much entail the following. Number one, we'll wake up at 8 o'clock every day. We will have a nice nutritious breakfast from 8 to 9. From 9 to 10, I think we're supposed to do some type of meditation, yoga, stretching. I don't know what, we'll figure that out tomorrow. And as far as from 10 to 12 o'clock, we'll do some running. We'll do some light weights. From 12 to 1, we'll obviously do some lunch. And then finally, from about 1 to 3, we'll end the day with some intense weightlifting and some cool down period. Do we have any questions so far? Okay, good. And I almost forgot. Starting at 3:30 to 5, and I don't think that this really applies to us. But if you are interested, and I'm sure the majority of you are not, they will be having free pedicures and manicures later on today. Oh my God!
Last year in the Bahamas, a thrilling journey began for an incredible woman who's finding.
Check it, check, 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 check. This is the manifest. What? This is the manifest. What? This is the manifest. What you got to say? You got a song that's controversial, eh? You're Canadian, white, Caucasian, and still skateboarding until I recorded it. We're not here trying to bring you down, we're just trying to figure you out. Well, I was only 18 when I bust on my head, when I slipped off a ledge and fell on my head. I got stuck in a bed with a pad and a pen. I had a voice in my head and this is what it said. Right now, write down, write your feelings out. I'm on a song now, put my words in style. Find out why my people are crying out. Reach out with hip-hop, skateboard, it's your crowd. Now is the time, now is the sign. Now say a line that'll prick my mind. It's over now, you're older now. I'll flow right through you, let's show them how. Bounce if you wanna just bounce and move if you wanna just move and move. So all the B-boys, B-girls hit the floor. Here we go now. Let's go, let's go. Bounce if you wanna just bounce and move if you wanna just move and move. Come on, B-boys, B-girls hit the floor. Here we go now. Let's go, let's go.
We interrupt this viral video show completely awesome introduction in order to bring you some breaking news. A house fire broke out shortly after 5 p.m. today on the east side of Des Moines. The couple who owned the residence said once they smelled the smoke, they, along with their emotionally unstable son, escaped before the fire had time to consume them as well. Live on the scene is our very own viral video show reporters interviewing the emotional unstable son, only known as Tommy. Let's listen in and find out exactly what happened.
An explosion. Friggin'. My father said, "What was that?" Friggin', I seen smoke flying through the wall. And I said, "Look it. The house is on fire." Friggin', I knew it.
Tommy, you've had a few beers. Is that because of the trying to forget the fire?
I lived here my whole freaking life. I lived here almost my whole life, buddy. And you know, I have some bad things to say about those people that live next door to us.
Do you think you're lucky to be alive today?
No. Because I'm friggin' smart. Friggin' I smelled the smoke. My mother smelled it. My father smelled it. And it was a matter of time that house friggin' went up.
Okay.
And I'll tell you why. I'm gonna get racial here. I'm gonna get racial. Okay. Friggin' nobody filled that oil tank all winter long. Nobody. It was all kerosene. I heard a kerosene explosion. Boom. Friggin' I heard it. Friggin' ask. Boom, man. I heard the friggin' explosion. I seen the smoke flying through my wall.
Okay.
Thank you.
Tommy, thank you for talking to me.
Yo, hey.